So, another day, another mod pack. This is, oh my gosh, it's so hard to remember this one. Machinamentum. I keep on getting accused with that game from a couple of years ago called Machinarium or something. But there is a new thing with gears in it. Now you'll remember that gears originally, because I remember I looked this up. I was like, I really hope that Riker wasn't the first one, and he wasn't. There was actually someone before Riker who put gears into the game. I think that fact alone has probably meant that I don't actually quit, because but there was someone before him, and like everything, there will be someone after, and that someone after has arrived. So there's some interesting stuff in this mod pack. There's also way more Pam stuff in this than the normal. Wee flowers, yeah. This never ever got into. As far as I know, this is the first mod pack where the wee flowers have come in. I remember when I looked up Pam stuff originally, I was just like, what? I think she's probably done even more, but yeah, I'm a big fan of that stuff. This stuff, ooh. Interesting. I don't know what it does really. Looks cool though. But yeah, there's some cool stuff in here that I haven't seen. Is open blocks any different? What's that thing? That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not sure what the original Gears mod was, but there was definitely something before Rotary Craft, because I remember reading the Minecraft forum page, and that's good because you wouldn't want Riker to be first. Well, I wouldn't, I suppose. I'm not really speaking for anyone else. Ooh. Yeah, I've not seen some of that stuff. I like the base as well. Did that just happen? Maybe it didn't. I can't even remember. But yeah, loads more Pam stuff here, and that's great because I am a Pam enthusiast. I don't know what you'd even call it. I like Pam stuff a lot. Even though I have to be honest, I'm not sure about the Mook Pam. Really? Is this gonna? I wonder if this actually attacks. It does. Okay. I wonder that for too long. I wonder if the McPam is still there. It is. That is an item I do question though. Well, I have the McPam. I probably shouldn't question it, but I don't know. Everything else seems great. It's just everything is kind of well. I guess the magical food is what. Where does the magical food come in? No, isn't that in magical crops? It probably is, isn't it? I think the only thing in Harvest Craft that isn't actually real is the McPam, though. So that was why I was a bit confused about that. Oh wow. Yeah, I suppose things like this I've got no idea if they actually exist. I would imagine that everything exists. Pretty sure Caesar is spelled incorrectly. So yeah. I don't know what a chaos cookie is. I wonder if that is a real thing. Looks like it's got bits of blackcurrant or something in it. Oh yeah, the epic bacon. So yeah, I noticed there were a few things that perhaps are a little bit made up, basically. Which is kind of, I don't know. What does that mean? Is that just like a local takeaway or something? Some of it I think is a little bit, you know, a little bit excessive. This stuff is brands, so I wouldn't have that either really. But you know, on the whole though, I think Pam does a great job. And but I think in the long term, certain things like that perhaps you may come unstuck with that. But it's just my opinion really, and honestly I don't really care that much. Just pointing it out. So this is a new one. Tool doors. I've got no idea really how this stuff works. Door module workbench. I need to look at this and Melissa's doors. Wow. That's cool, isn't it? Priority. Wow, some real carpentry type stuff in here now. I do wonder when we get like joints and screws and stuff like that, because you'd think perhaps those things would come in at some point. Wow, this is like a real it's like when you got the wallpaper. What's that thing called? I wish I knew what this term was called. What is going on here? Very cool though. Very cool looking stuff. Connector. Destruction hammer. That's right. Size 6. I wonder how big these things are. Okay, they're fucking massive. Wow. Wait. Oh gosh. That'd be the worst thing if you were hearing voices and all they do is tell you fucking asinine fucking technical shit. You're going to need a big area for this. Ooh. Yeah, that would not be good. You at least wanted to tell you some creepy shit, right? I don't know, I find that quite nice though. I do like that thing. I have to admit, I did find it a bit stupid, but I can see the point of it. It's very immersive. So I do like that stuff. Wow! Oh, I see. This looks kind of simple. It's basically, I would imagine you just put the key code in there and then put the key in. So you put an iron key in there. I reckon so what you put in, like 1, 2, 2. Select iron key maybe. I need to look at the wiki for it. I may do videos of all these where I actually know what I'm doing. But I'm at this kind of funny stage where I just want to just piss around a little bit. You know, I don't really want to take it too seriously because I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone stuff. I kind of just want to chill out a bit more, and I find it hard to chill out with Minecraft because I'm quite into it and I've been into it for a very long time, and I'm very aware of the ooh. Oh no, it's just one of these. Oh yeah, it's got Ancient Warfare in it. So yeah, there's that. That's a nice animation, isn't it? You probably can't open any of these. I can. Yeah. Traveller's gear is in here. I think I first saw that in an early version of Mechanical Titan, was it? May have been. A lot of food in there. But yeah, Ancient Warfare. I've actually got a video on Ancient Warfare. Oh look, He's a medic. Yeah. Interesting. It looks a bit different to how I remember it. I can't even remember if I actually did come in one of these places before. I think this is quite a good one. I remember them having some... Oh no, was that Millionaire? Because they used to sort of package up... I remember some of the older mod packs, they'd package up... I'm probably only speaking of one specific mod pack. Was that a New World mod pack? It was one of those ones that was around at that period. Possibly a 152 one. But yeah, they used to package up Millionaire and Ancient Warfare. Mountain Blade. I worked with some Mountain Blade. The Agricraft thing. So if you have plants, then let me just go to a different biome. There might be actually more. Maybe find a village or something. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting back into Minecraft again, to be honest. Played a lot of Hearthstone. Hearthstone's not really my game though. This is the problem I've got. Is that I much prefer Minecraft to Hearthstone, basically. It's hard not to. Minecraft is just a completely different kind of game, really. I do prefer it. And you can plant stuff in sand, you probably can't. Let's get some farmland. I want to see if I can get this. I just wonder, because I was thinking of doing some more on regrowth as well, maybe. Oh, that's a nice bit of farmland. No, it's not in here, is it? There's no random things there. So it does give you some information. I think you're supposed to plant stuff adjacently, aren't you? I will look at it. There's a whole series of events that occur. Yeah, I was just wondering if that was actually possible to do that. I'm not going to dwell in it much more though, because I want to actually do it properly. There's no real point doing stuff, just doing whatever, you know. So yeah, so what we're here for really, agriculture is fairly old as of most of the other things. We've probably got a few updates. Things like Natura don't really seem to change at all. This mod pack, I do like the selection of stuff it's got in it. Ancient Warfare is actually quite interesting. I did a fairly... I'm pretty sure I know how Ancient Warfare works, because I'm pretty sure I did. It looks the same with the stations here. It's quite interesting. Now whether it's a good idea to have that much stuff going on, probably not. Probably more of a server sort of thing, but regardless, I do quite like it. Oh yeah, and of course there's actually this version as well of the plant stuff. I think plant mutations are much more interesting. Plants just in general more interesting than living creatures. So we've got Flaxbeard here, and I did do a video on that where I looked at various things here. Yeah, it's nothing too different. I don't think the Nether Crucible was there. Most of this stuff was there. Most of this stuff does not look any different, really. Let me just look at the book briefly. I don't think there's much different here. No. Is that there? Oh yeah, that ability was. Yeah, most of this stuff looks exactly the same actually. It's in the mold section. Yeah. Nice mod there. So it doesn't really matter, it's the same. These things do stay the same anyway often. Oh wow, nice operation as well. I've noticed you can really do some interesting stuff with NEI, and then you've created many. The interactions are very different now. Oh, this growth craft was cool. Growth craft is probably one of my best videos I've ever made. So I would check out my growth craft video. That I don't believe was there. The beehive I don't actually think was there either. Can you place it on the... I might have had this problem before. Do the bee box perhaps to place it on the beehive. Probably. I wonder what is going on with that. Where's the actual bee itself? Let me see if I can find a bee. I'm pretty sure it does add a bee somewhere. It sounds like there are bees all around. So I remember the growth craft used to be all these separate modules. These things are good. They're like cardboard boxes, aren't they? In from Mechanism. So I remember them being. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty quite loud. Oh well, I'm not going to stop recording for that. Wow, that was called the limb. It's interesting, isn't it? Let's see if we can actually find the thing we're actually looking for. Is it not even here? I was under the impression it was actually going to be in here. Yeah, it is. Wait a minute. What? Why am I withered? Fucking hell. There's obviously loads of enemies here. We won't worry about the enemies. The enemies are not really that important. I think the importance of enemies in Minecraft is exaggerated. You know, it's most of the time you're trying to do stuff and there's just like enemies around. No, there's a real bounty of stuff in here. There's some barley. I remember this. What was it they only used? I think barley only would be in pasture biomes, wasn't it, one time? Barley and corn. Alright, we'll look at that in a moment. Oh, this actually does have screws in it. Rivets. Oh man. Oh man. I can look at this, I gotta say. Yeah, servos as well. Nice, so it's taking lots of really good bits from Pneumaticraft. Pneumaticraft just for servos, doesn't it? I didn't even do a video on that, did I? And of course, flex bid steam power. I wonder if that works with a clockwork engine. Probably not. Folding ruler, eh? Oh wow, it tells you exactly what the measurement is. That's cool. No, it doesn't. Does it? It's It's doing in a way actually. Well, I've never seen it to that level of accuracy before. That's pretty awesome, I've got to say. It depends what I'm actually clicking. I don't think I'm actually... It's unlikely I'd be clicking right on the corner, so it can't be that accurate, but it seems to be strangely accurate. Look how it's doing that. Oh, they've got a wooden box. Put anything in there, can we? Yes, you can. And you just access it directly from the interface. It's a portable container, that's nice. A wind-up trinket. Interesting. What's this unit of energy? Another one, eh? Ooh. This is kind of wild. This to me looks really good. Really good. I just like some of the items. That's all real dependent on cogs and stuff. Pendulum, yeah. Yeah, this has got, because the thing is, you need to have that. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know. It's pretty cool so far, I've got to say. It's obviously got the stuff with the fan as well. It probably blows everything away and stuff. Turbines. Let's play that. You can. Nice. It's a nice looking thing now. Where did you put the cogs in the saw or what? Where's the power generator, I wonder? Probably in... You probably just feed it steam, don't you? Let me just see if I can find something which is got. So put the steam in. Then how would I connect it up, I wonder? That is an interesting question. What are you going to make with the brass? That's going to be flaxbeard stuff. Where's not flaxbeard stuff? So if I put a saw next to it, I wonder if that will do anything. Probably not. I'm not sure how to link all this stuff up yet. So I'm not sure where the cabling is coming from. But it's not cabling, is it? It's going to be like a spring and rivet system. That's weird. I don't really understand it at all. Maybe that's a good thing though. Yeah. That's interesting, that's the recipe of the part there. Interesting, so it's like the it's like the Tinker's construct thing. I don't know, of course I need a generator then, I'm thinking. Let me get the generator then. Here's the generator. That doesn't even show up anymore. What do I need for that coal, right? And I probably need an empty... yeah, I like this, because the thing is, right, One of the good things you can do is if you can see if actually you actually understand how to use it. And someone like me, I should really understand how to use it because I've been playing these mods for ages. So that's a good sign. What did I do with the generator? That's invisible, isn't it? Oh, that kind of sucks. I'm sure that's just a graphical glitch though. But, I can't actually see it though, it's weird. Oh mate, I think I just accidentally clicked on it. Well, it doesn't matter. Maybe I need... Do I need a water bucket in there maybe? Looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah, well at least you can see the particle effects from it. Right, so it's filling up the container. It's not a huge amount of information though. But yeah, it's pretty cool, I've got to say. I don't know what that does. Oh, this must be the piping system. Look at the pipes. Pretty good. What happens if you do it on here? Weird. What about one here? Still needs to... Oh wow, there's some interesting interactions here with the pipes. I'm not sure it works properly. This is kind of what you imagine the piping system to actually look like. You know, weaving its way through, and I like it. It's got this sort of very realistic and genuine feel to it, which I really like. Let's see though. There's going to be a lot of these mods, I guess. Ooh, what's going on here? The pound stones. Oh, it's like terraform craft or something. You get a 60% chance of string from a piece of wall. Yeah. Fragments. It's got it's got aspects of a lot of different stuff in it, doesn't it? It's got all the different ideas. These are a very, very good idea. Got the iron plates from Industrial Craft or whatever. Servo arms are made with plates. Cogwheels made with plates. Everything made with plates. It's not a huge surprise. What can you do with the leather? There's another mod in here which can also make something else, I believe. Yeah, so that's the cause of the machine. That was kind of what I was looking at this for, I suppose, in a way. Melissa's doors is there. Omni fluids. Oh, that's on button. Okay, so they've just put the growth craft fluids in here. Well, that's not growth craft, but anyway. Oh, so that mod must be in there as well, because there's a separate mod in there. Because this is included in another mod. This is included in Minefactory Reloaded, isn't it? But there's also Liquid XP mod, which is a separate mod, isn't it? Pretty sure that's how it. So I think that's what it is. Because Minefactory Reloaded isn't here. No. So what that means is, yeah, it is. I'm correct. And we've got this tubes. I did try and do a video on that, but I got quite confused. Patchwork flesh. Okay, so that's changing the. That's interesting, because you could use that on the you could put rotten flesh on the drying rack, couldn't you? And then it would go into leather. But this is obviously saying changing it up to make it a bit more expensive. But it's probably right. And then there's redstone paste as well. This is cool though. This is probably the redstone mod. Oh wow. That is an incredible interface. It's got to be said. Yeah, this thing is this particular thing. When I saw this mod, I think I was, yeah, probably watching someone like what's his name? Saice, S-A-I-C-E, but his channel spelled Ekias backwards. I saw him using this in one of his episodes once. Oh man, look at that! That is an incredible mod. But yeah, man, there's so much cool stuff coming out now. I mean, that's not really coming out now, though. I suppose it's been around for a while. But this particular selection, this and Regrowth, that I've noticed in terms of mod packs, they're coming up with some very cool stuff. Yeah. But I like the look of all this stuff anyway. I think I'm just going to leave it there. I've kind of spoken about a few different things, so I think that's enough. So thanks for watching.